Welcome everyone to today's lecture on MongoDB operations. For someone who doesn't know what MongoDB is a leading NoSQL database known for its flexibility and scalability. In today's lecture, we are focusing on fundamental operations used in MongoDB, which are insertion, updation, and few aggregate functions, which we are going to learn later on in this video itself. We are going to start this lecture by learning about insertion in MongoDB. Insertion is a process of adding new documents to MongoDB collection. MongoDB collections are analogs to tables in relational database. We are going to explore how to insert data into MongoDB collections using practical examples. There are two main methods which MongoDB provides us for insertion of our data. The user can use insert one to insert a single document into collection, or he or she may use insert many to insert multiple documents into collection in a single operation. Moving on to the example we have taken. For today's example, we have taken basic employee information which a company might store in its database. As you can see, I have used insert many operation for this example. The reason behind it being that I am inserting the data about more than one student in a single operation. Moving on to the next part, which is updation. Updation is essential for modifying existing data in MongoDB collection. Similar to insertion, updation can be done with two methods: update one to update a single document, or update many to update multiple documents in a single operation. As you can see, I am trying to insert another string in the existing document with the string name as salary, and I am just going to put the salary of the employees. Again, this might be useful to update the existing database in case you have forgotten anything in the insertion stage. As you can notice, I have used the employee ID as a unique key to the document. A unique key is necessary for updation as it helps the database to identify the specific document which you are trying to modify. For this example, I have used this command to add a new string to the database, but the same command can be used to override the existing data in the database. For that, you have to type the specific ID specific to the document, the string that you want to modify, and the modified value. For the next part of the video, we are going to try to use find function to actually fetch the data which is relevant to us. For example, I want to find the employee who earns a salary between 8,000 to 66,000. So I'm going to use the find function and set the range from 8,000 to 66,000 and print the e-name of that employee. On executing this operation, we'll get the employees which earn between 8,000 to 66,000. According to our database, there are three employees which earn between 8,000 to 66,000, namely Arya, Shlok, and Aniket. Just to show you the use case of this operation, we are going to find the employee name which starts with the letter A. According to our database, there are three employees, namely Arya, Aryan, and Aniket, having their name starting with the letter A. Similarly, we can find the employees who are working in the department named as AIML, just to show you the versatility of this command. Moving next to the aggregate function. Now aggregate function is used to find the maximum, minimum, higher than or lower than value amongst the values entered in a database. For example, here we are going to try to find the maximum and minimum salary in our database of employees. We have to simply mention the database name from which we have to fetch the data and the string name for which we have to find the lowest value. On running this function, we get to know that the minimum salary of the employee in our database is 50,000 rupees. Similarly, we are going to find the maximum salary of an employee in our database. The maximum salary of an employee in our database is 75,000. Similar to minimum and maximum salary, we can also find the average salary of all the employees working in a company in our database. For our example, the average salary is 56,250 rupees. Similarly, we can find the total salary of all the employees in our database For our example, it turns out to be 2,25,000 rupees. Next, we will try to learn how to use the greater than function. In our example, we will try to find the e-name of the employee with salary greater than 50,000 rupees. These were the different types of aggregate functions. That's it from my side for today's lecture. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.